Warning. The following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. This is a joke. Stream's not over. We're here again. We're back.
I'm so sorry.
This is so silly. It's ridiculous. This is
Brandon,
the giggle I
you're
needed.
Brandon, call me in the first 5 seconds of stream. All right. I love you.
Yeah.
I ain't never gonna stop loving you.
Oh no.
He's just evolved to a natural state.
We are missing a player. They are so inconsequential. You know what? You may be a but you are not the bear who fell asleep in the middle of game. All right?
Oh, no,
God,
where is he? Where is he?
Yeah, that was...
So,
damn it,
would
Jack.
someone want to do a recap for what's going on here while I reach out to that thing?
I forgot where we left off, but we went to meet Angie. That was a thing. No, first we went to the house, right? That's what happened first. I've slept since then. It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah,
we started with Angie.
We started with Angie? Okay.
We started at the bar and then went to Mr. YouTuber, and then we're like half of us went to the hospital and the other half are still in the house looking for things.
Yes.
Because Reylen the baby and is not allowed in the hospital.
That is very inaccurate. Get your facts right. I called the child ugly, stared at the mother, and then physically assaulted the father. There is a difference.
It's still not better.
What house are you talking about?
The guy's house.
Winters.
Yeah, that was his name, Eddie Winters.
The YouTuber house.
Was it Eddie Winters? Is that his name?
Robert.
Robert Winters. Okay,
Robert Winters.
I was like, that's not right. Eddie Winters is from Fallout 4.
Oh God.
All right, my bad. So we found his computer and where he worked, right, at the hospital, and then Joker
He's in the hospital because you're him.
Yeah, that man.
Yeah, we were conjecturing why he might be at the hospital because Joker tracked him down somehow. Or no, there was someone who was visiting the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
To pick up his mail and etc. And Joker followed him, and he went to the hospital, and we went to the hospital also and found the guy in like intensive care recovering from.
Yeah. Well, at least he's got, and well, we're in the first 10 minutes. I can't say what I was going to say. I'll censor myself. Thanks, YouTube. Appreciate it.
What was that?
Did we lose cams?
Oh my God, what the f happened to the cams?
God, don't do it to me.
They flickered off for a
No,
moment.
it just happened to me too.
Oh.
Maybe all of our internets hiccuped for a second.
I think Discord just like kicked everyone for a split second there.
Yeah,
That's wild.
I just panicked a little bit.
Listen, today's been the day that if my internet went out, I was just going to be like, all right, say la vie.
Where did we end session last time. I don't remember exactly where we were in.
Izzy pretended to be a Reiki master.
Yeah.
I
and
was
then
mistaken for a Reiki healer, and I went with it.
You said, all right.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
You put on like a thing, and you're like sneaking into the hospital, right? That's what, and they're like, yeah, we
Yeah.
need to like lay hands on this person and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just rummaging through this guy's book of date.
I hope you
Book of
brought
dates.
your crystals, your magic crystals or whatever.
I'm sure I'm wearing something that's convincing enough.
So white girl clothes.
Yes. A Florida white woman's clothes.
Rich Floridian white girl clothes.
Yup.
Yeah.
And medieval mock.
I don't get the joke.
Sarah does.
What was that?
I said
I didn't hear what you said.
Wait, which joke?
I said I don't get the joke. That's all I said.
Which joke?
Florida white woman clothes, I guess.
Oh, just really hippie
Where
looking.
she's from.
That's where Izzy is from.
Anyway,
okay, all right.
so with all of you there, you were trying to investigate the person in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. We will move back to April, the evening of April 25th, which is what this is, before we move into the morning of the 26th. I'm going to say time may be moving a little faster, so if you guys want something done, you need to get it done in session, all right? Or do it in between sessions. Okay?
Okay.
Maybe on a clock now. All right.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds ominous.
It is.
Everything
It's
about this
unknown
game
ours.
is ominous.
No.
Just the art alone for
You
this game
definitely
is...
walk in there, and there is definitely a guy who is bandaged up and on morphine and on a whole bunch of other. He is currently asleep.
Gotcha. Is there anyone still visiting him?
No, but it looks like someone has been by to get him some stuff. It doesn't look like he's had many visitors. In fact, if you want to try to check with other people about it because you've been let in as this person, you could definitely say that he hasn't gotten any, visitors or such things.
Gotcha.
I mean, they said that they've had a few people come on in, but, like, nothing irregular, alright? It's not like no one's come in and seen him, but,
Just sort of general well-wishers as opposed to devoted family or whatever.
yeah, no, like, family who's staying there. Maybe, like, a friend or something.
Gotcha.
Usually not the same person twice, also. Just a, series of people. So it could be that, people are coming in and checking on him, or, other stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm mildly tempted to try to heal this guy. Am I being observed the whole time that I'm with this guy?
Not really.
Gotcha.
Like, I mean, you're in a hospital. Since when? Like I've.
Nobody has the time, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
Unless you are particularly a risk, no one has the time to babysit you. And if you're particularly the risk, it's easier for them to just kick you out.
Ooh. Okay.
Or keep you in the ward where they take all the pointy things from you.
there is that. All right. I'm going to try to look through his personal effects, I guess. If there's an opportunity to do so.
Sure, what are you looking for specifically?
I'm not sure that Izzy knows what she's looking for. She's mostly trying to, find leads on places, addresses that this location for Haley could be. Obviously high on the list. I'm sure like a rental slip for like a storage facility kind of thing is too much to hope for. But something in that vein is what she's looking for. What she finds, we'll see.
I'm gonna have you roll secrecy, unless you want to be obvious about digging through this guy's personal.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
I'm not very good
you're
at
gonna
that.
say minus 30 because anyone could pop it in at any time. So
Gotcha. Well, I'm not capable of succeeding at that, I don't think. So I think I will not do that then. I'm trying to think of something else to do.
I suppose 30 is a bit high. May have been more like 10. I don't know. I'm trying to think of exactly what penalties it should be for this.
Yeah.
Instead of rolling
I can try to spin it out into some sort of excuse, like so she's supposed to be here as some sort of spirit healer, right? So she can be like saying she's purifying the negative energy in the room or whatever and putting his objects away in a way that makes sense and not scattered about the room, dumped wherever people drop them off, that kind of thing.
The feng shui of it all.
Yeah. Some baloney. And I guess we'll give it a try.
Well, it's minus 10 is what I'm going to say for this.
Okay. Nope. Could do flip, I suppose. Let's see if anything applies. No, not really. I don't think anything really applies.
All right, so yeah, as you are in there, there is a nurse kind of walks in and goes, "Excuse me, who are you? Like, what are you doing? As you're looking through his things."
Gotcha. Izzy will smile brightly and extend her hand and say, "Oh, hello. I'm like the Reiki healer and the spiritual guidance person that was asked for, and this gentleman's things they're such a mess, and there's so much bad energy about them, and I just wish that I could arrange them in a way that would give him more comfort."
I'm going to have you roll connect. I am going to put minus 20 on this because you were caught doing something suspicious. So there is a level of things that they have to overcome with this person for her to believe you.
Sure. My connect is not good. Okay, what was the negative?
20.
20. Okay. I don't think I have that on any skill. I don't. Okay.
Yeah. That is another failure. Yeah, she's just very much looking at you like, she's like, I don't remember seeing you around here, and I don't forget a face. Like,
No, I'm
we
new.
have new? Alright, well, I mean, you're gonna have to come with me.
Okay.
What'd you say your name again was?
Isabel.
Isabel. Alright. So she starts leading you out of the room. You were able to look into his sort of like, his personal, like, you definitely saw that he has a cell phone there. Which probably has a bunch of information on it. As she sort of walks out, she walks away to go talk to another person. And you can definitely see her, like, gesturing back to you. But they're obviously talking about you. Isabel, what are you doing?
Probably not too terribly much, honestly. Just sort of waiting for them to come and talk to her, I suppose, because she always can try to use the power of the healer again if necessary to get them to trust her. But she'll also just grab it if she has to, or leave if she's asked to.
Oh, you've been escorted out of the room.
No, I know. I mean the building.
Oh, I thought you said grab it, as in grab the cell phone. Okay.
No, rabbit, as in run off.
Fair. All right. I'm like, all right. Let me be clear. You were escorted out. Definitely people are talking, and while you can definitely use your power to let them believe that you are a healer, you can't use your power to make them think you work at the hospital.
No, I can use it to make them feel that I'm trustworthy. So at worst, I'm hoping that we can spin this into some sort of, this is not where you're meant to be kind of a situation.
Yeah, well, that's
yeah.
Sure, I'm going to give you another connect roll. This one is only -10, because of the power of the healer, to see how well you do on this.
Okay.
All right. That is a success. All right, so here's what happens. Security is going to escort you from the hospital. All right? They are going to tell you that they don't know that obviously there was a misunderstanding. That you're not to come back, like, and try to sneak into the hospital again. Like, they believe that you might think that you were right, but you didn't belong here, and they basically trespass you without trespassing. Basically is they didn't get the cops involved.
Gotcha.
You did the smart way.
If you come back, cops are going to get involved, and you will be officially trespassed from... it's not like if Izzy comes back and she's actually, like, bleeding, they're not going to go, trespass you! They're going to go, no, we put you in here, but, like...
I understand.
Yeah. Minor slap on the wrist, don't do it again. Which is going to eat up well into the night. What is everyone else doing as this occurs?
I'm still back at the house looking through the It was like a book or of some sort full of dates, and I was searching through that.
Where did you get this book from again?
The house, because some of us stayed back at the house while
Oh,
some
okay.
of us went to the hospital.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I think that book has anything there. That book has fallen out of my brain. I'm sorry. I don't remember that book at all. What about everyone else?
I believe Tilly and I are, since I was used as bait to get into the hospital, and then
You
probably
were.
ignored as bait for because we had a better option.
I mean, we would have no way that this to know that this was going on. So Tilly's like reviewing the voice notes and badgering Anthony with comparisons. Like, does this make sense? I don't think this makes sense. Why would he call for pacifism but violence first and second? Like, what the hell's
Okay,
going on?
so we're basically just a sitcom at this point.
Yeah.
So ignoring us. She's my ride.
I have to call a ride.
That leaves Levi and Sara. Bess.
I got that checkbook, and I got some information from it, but we already know. You get clear image. Did I get it like a work address?
He works from home.
Oh, that's right.
Because remember he has the YouTuber.
Phone numbers, email.
I suppose you do see that he also works at like a Staples.
Staples.
Yeah, in like the copy center. Like for when YouTube doesn't pay the bills.
Okay.
What is Sara Bess doing?
I suppose after she's done helping Buck, she's going to... Well, when she realizes everyone else is gone...
Oh yeah, she went off to talk to Buck about things.
She's probably gonna go check on Angie.
Sure. Would you like to play that out, or?
Sure.
All right, so you walk on up. You getting into Angie's is not the most difficult. You know where the emergency key is. Angie's told you because Ray would never fucking tell you.
I don't need a key.
I mean, yes, you can pick the lock. They ask you not to pick the lock because sometimes that jams the lock and then they have to replace the lock. You're a friend. You don't need to pick the lock, alright?
Fine, I'll use the key.
You walk in, and Angie is passed out on the bed, or on the couch, just sort of like, laying there.
I'm gonna walk over and kind of pat her on the cheek.
Arm kind of going out there. Should I lift up the newspaper? Ah, Sara. Good to meet you. See ya.
Angie's not normally this bad, is she?
No, you've seen her this bad before. Angie can get really drunk, alright?
Okay.
And she doesn't have the identity functional alcoholic, which makes her. I don't know. I think she has functional alcoholic. Functional alcoholic, really good on the dip, so.
You need me to make you some coffee? Clear your head a bit?
No. No.
Water?
Maybe. Vodka?
I think you have enough charges right now.
No, I need to get rid of him.
You had to get rid of them?
No, I should get rid of him. Once I know that everything's fine, get rid of him.
Fine with Weih?
You know something you're not telling me?
You were telling me where he was.
No, it wasn't. You're lying to me, bitch.
I can dump that water on your head.
You can do that. Yes, you can. And I can hit you even if I can't see you. So I cheat.
Okay, if you can't tell me where Weih is, can you at least tell me what's going on?
I'm drunk. And on a bed.
First point, you're on a couch. Second point, I am so fucking sick of people not telling me what is going on, despite asking numerous times.
I'm telling you, I'm drunk on the couch.
Yes, but Weih is out doing something, and you know what's going on.
What do you think Ray's doing?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be asking.
You're telling me that you can't put together what Raymond is doing.
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, people are concerned about the dude on the radio, the voice. And apparently someone is trying to get rid of magic.
Oh, yeah, well, do you think that would be something that our group would be, concerned with?
Yes.
So where do you think Ray is?
I would think if he was on a sleeper mission about someone getting rid of magic, you would be with him.
Sometimes I have to go in alone. Sometimes he goes in alone. He's better at some things than I am.
She just kind of sighs. All right, fine.
Were those people here not your friends? They used your name. If they're not your friends, we need to go kill a couple bitches.
Friend is a very strong word.
Did you send a blonde girl and her posse to me?
Not intentionally, no. I mentioned your name and that I was going to come talk to you.
Then why didn't you talk to me? You came here and lied to me about what was going on.
Which specific part was I lying about?
The first fucking part where you said I was just doing this thing, and you just come right in and I asked you what's up, you said I'm doing this thing. You're coming here.
Lie is a strong word. It was wishful thinking.
Sarah. You. Seriously, fuck you, alright? You're acting like that goddamn bitch, alright?
I'm sorry. What bitch are we talking about?
You know which one. The queen bitch.
Serona?
No, not the psycho bitch.
For a minute?
I mean, I am assuming since you said queen bitch.
Yeah.
You mean Micah?
Yeah.
What does she have to do with this?
You're acting like her. You're lying to me, manipulating me, and I don't fucking like it. Came in here, saw I was drunk, bothered me, and then said, oh, by the way, you were just about to tell me a thing I wasn't even fucking talking about.
We were talking about it on the phone.
What?
When you called me earlier. You were talking.
What?
You called me because I sent you a message asking for help.
Gets her phones and starts messaging with it and falls and things like that. She does not seem to remember necessarily calling you. Now, this could be the fact that she's several sheets to the wind and thoughts are not processing properly necessarily through her brain all the time, you know?
I'm gonna pick up her phone.
No! You're not fucking stealing it. Bitch.
I'm not stealing it.
You're right, you're not stealing it. She sits on it.
I'm gonna grab my phone. And I'm gonna open up the text message I sent her. Do you want me to pull up the call log too?
Sort of leaning in and looking at them, and she's like, "No, it's a trick. I'm not gonna fall for it."
You accused me of being a babysitter sent by Ray.
You're not?
No?
I'm fine. I don't need. Thank you for stopping by.
What did the chuckleheads want?
Who?
You don't remember something you told me 2 minutes ago.
I didn't mention. Who are the chuckleheads?
My friends, she says in air quotes.
Oh, okay. Oh, them. They're chuckleheads? Alright, whatever. I don't know. But you are using words she didn't say, and she's really drunk right now. I get that you meant the party. She's drunk. Anyway. They wanted to... Like, it felt like they were trying to, like, join us, or, it was weird.
I can imagine that it's weird because I don't get the impression that they actually know what they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense for the group.
Makes sense how?
They throw, like, they're the ones that throw things at the wall and try to see if it sticks. Just, like, shotgunning magic out into the world. Like, that doesn't cause fucking problems.
No, you were very correct in that. Mm-hmm.
I don't really... I'm really hazy, but you should go and see what they wanted. You should ask them.
I have done that. No one feels like giving me a straight answer.
Oh, well... I don't know. I'm good. Everything's a little hazy. Can I just, like, go back to sleep?
How long have you been sleeping for?
I don't know. She reaches down for her phone and she goes, "No! No. Nice try. I know your games."
Okay, fine, go back to sleep.
1 second. Alright. Alright, so. Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Am I included in anyone else, or...?
You're kind of locked.
I already did my turn.
Yeah.
I can't really think of anything else to do.
All right, so that is going to push you on into the night. 1 second. All right, I have returned. Since it doesn't seem like anyone's doing anything, we are moving forward to the next day. Fair.
All right.
April 26th. In the morning.
I was trying to say something. My mic was off. Reylen wants to investigate the date book that she picked up from the apartment.
All right. I don't remember the date book.
I have the track.
As I said, you have the track.
I do.
Fine, don't worry about it.
It's not fine.
It is.
One second.
Oh, did we lose? Oh, they just disappeared on the other channel. Well, guys, how's it going? How you guys doing?
There you go.
Okay.
In this interlude, hi Sara, Bess. You know what? We're just gonna say you're caught up now. Congratulations. We did it over the night. All the answers you could ever ask for.
Yay! Thank you, Avi. I'm gonna turn your volume up. You're a little quiet on my end. I think it's because of me.
I love you guys.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted that whole time. I had thought that there was a whole catching Cerebus up out of game, like a text RP thing. Did that not happen? Am I just confused?
It did start. The problem is it trailed off to a heavy degree.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I started trying to instigate that conversation, and then it entirely devolved into Levi talking about a spell to locate Haley through an object.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Which
sorry.
is what the hairbrush and stuff that he was asking about was for.
Yeah, I guess we still could try to track that gun, maybe, or the hairbrush, or whatever. Guess the card is pointless now. I need to charge. I need to figure out how to charge.
Money.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Money.
Money, 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 money. What was that song?
How does your charging work exactly?
Do what?
How does your charging work exactly?
You don't
You
know?
just have to gain wealth, or
I have to.
no? Well, it's usually very nuanced and specific. So I know that you did charge. I think when Izzy gave you like a wad of cash.
Yeah,
but...
you gave me one minor charge.
Gotcha.
That's why I was like, "This is all you got." So 1,000.
No, it's not all she's got, but
yeah,
it's all you're getting for now.
So I got to acquire between $1,000 and $9,999.99 from a single transaction to get a minor. To get a significant charge, it has to be between...
For yourself, or like if you brokered a deal for someone, would that qualify?
That would qualify, I think, as long as I get... Yeah, like, that's what I was thinking, like, when I was saying I could just be your banker, because that's why they call us bankers. I was saying, like, I could just be, like, your banker. You don't have to give me the money. You can just let me hold it for you. And then when you need it, as long as I can give it back in increments under $2,000, then I don't want taboo. Basically, because so, and then to get a significant... Okay.
It is lump sum at the end of the month. Even if you have a bunch of little payments that come out, you can lump sum yourself.
So you can't spend more than $2,000 a month without tabooing?
There was something about that in there, yeah.
It says taboo. Plutomancers lose all bank charges if they spend $2,000 or more on a single transaction. That's what it says.
Sure, but if you're paying this person like chunks of $2,000 back, this is free lunch, all right? This is free lunch, and it doesn't work. Anyway, because it's one transaction. So I mean, if you paid someone over several months that $2,000 back, you know, that would be a thing. Like you get a loan from a bank and you pay that bank loan back in increments.
Oh shit! I can just get a loan.
Yeah. Anyway. So, Reylen, you were looking at the date book.
Yeah.
Alright. So, what sort of things were you looking for? Because, as far as what you can tell, it's a book of dates and times and meetings and events, and places.
Primarily at anywhere within like the first of the month and anywhere between the middle of the month. Kind of what's happening during those days, whether they have anything coming up planned, and where it is, things like that.
It does look like he has some dates and things planned for coming on up in the next few months. And things, but nothing that is necessarily on the first. In fact, it looks like those dates are left blank, going back in the date book.
Okay. The next thing that she'd probably search for is kind of places that are unknown almost. So like we know that the last place they held everyone together was at a warehouse. She wants to know if there's like another one where they wrote down dates about things, or a different place that not everyone knows about that they specifically go to.
There are several locations like that in the book, depending on how far you're going back.
I'd say she'd go back towards the beginning of this year when this,
Like I said, there
when
are
the
several
tiger
locations
woke.
listed.
She would
Many
write
more.
those down.
Okay, I mean, you have the book. You can take the book with you.
I mean, okay, I guess. I'll just take it, or actually no, I'll take photos on my phone, because if this guy comes back and searches for his notebook and it's not there, he's gonna know somebody was in his house.
How careful have you guys been searching his house?
I'm trying to be extremely careful as possible.
Not you. I was asking everyone, alright?
I mean, I imagine we searched it a lot. Carefully, I don't know. Like, were we being careful?
The question, how careful
Were you throwing shit on the ground and throwing it out of your way, or were you putting it back where you found it?
Probably putting stuff back
If
where I found it.
Tilly moved anything at all, she'd put it back.
Yeah, I was looking through letters and like checkbook stuff, so I'll put it back where I found it. I don't want the guy to know that I got his information.
Okay.
I can roll to see how.
It's not just you. Don't worry. You all put it back. Perfectly fine. No one knows you were here.
Okay.
After I take photos of information that I wanted from the date book, I'd leave. After putting it back where it was.
All right. It's the next morning. You are all woken up by knocks on your door. People hauling you out of bed. Or one person hauling you out of bed.
Okay.
It's Soren. Is anyone resisting?
Nope.
No.
No.
Alright,
I'm
she's
a little
gathering you all together.
confused,
Sitting you all down.
but
What are you saying, Sarah?
I said, I'm a little bit confused why it abruptly became morning. I realized that my character was, like, detained for a while, but is she coming back when this is happening, or?
Alright. Guys, do what you want.
What?
What do you guys want to do?
I was gonna call Sara Bess. Is that a difficulty? I don't understand what's happening.
Sure,
I feel
call
like
Sara Bess.
the dynamic has shifted in a negative way, and I'm not sure what's going on.
So, Izzy is calling Sara Bess.
Yes.
I will answer. Hello.
Hey, can we talk? I'm a little stuck, and I think you might be able to help. I need to fill you in on some stuff first.
Okay.
Where do you want to meet up? The back of the apartments, or?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm on my way there now.
Okay. I'll meet you there in a couple minutes. So, I guess we get
Alright,
back.
go. You are together.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure how much about this whole situation that you know, but I'd kind of like your help with something, so I feel like I owe you answers. What can I tell you? I'm not sure what the others have told you already.
We'll just say that Sara Bess explains very little, outside of like the message, the phone call with Izzy, or not Izzy, Aoife. And then we'll just say Izzy catches her up on what's going on because Steph knows what's going on.
Okay, fair enough. So then Izzy will conclude this entire lecture on what's been going on by saying, so, really pretty sure that we've got a bead on one of the Nullimancers. I don't think it's the voice himself, but one of his cronies is in the hospital, in really rough shape. His apartment seems to have been kind of cleared out, but his phone and some of his personal effects are in his room. I couldn't get them or could look at them myself because I'm not that sneaky, but you're the master thief, so can you pull
You don't
something
know
like
what
that
model
off?
phone, do you?
I don't know. Is that something that she would have had time to notice? Can I roll to see if she was able to remember or something like that?
What was the question?
If Izzy can remember what the model of the phone is.
It's not worth a charge.
It's not worth a sig. Which is fine.
It's not worth a lot of money phone, but it might have some very valuable information on it. Who knows?
All right. What room is he in? Which hospital?
Such and such room at that place. In the ICU.
All right. Is there anything else that Izzy wants to say before Sarah Bess makes her way to the hospital?
Well, in addition to the background stuff, you'd tell her about visiting Angie also. And that they agreed that they would try to work together.
Was Angie at least not fall over drunk when you talked to her?
When I got there, I'm not sure if she was totally sober, but she was close enough to pass. But she was actively charging in front of us, I think, either to threaten us or because she found us threatening, or both. She was getting a little looped towards the end, but not bad. She was knocking it back, though.
Yeah, she was kind of 3 sheets when I went to talk to her. We'll check with her tomorrow to see if she actually remembers agreeing to help.
Fair. It would be something to go through it again. It was something the first time.
Alright, you gonna stay here and go to bed, or you want to be my getaway driver?
Do you need a getaway driver?
No, because I don't think anyone's gonna chase me. But I wanted you to feel involved.
Yeah, Iggy laughs and she says, don't worry about that too much with me. It's enough to know that I got this little scrap of information for you. That's all. That's all that I need.
Alright. I'm gonna head out to the hospital. I think Sarah Bess is just gonna kind of attempt to stroll through the place like she belongs there.
Sure. You are able to get in and get the phone.
Okay. Do we need like a 10-minute break?
I can keep going.
Presuming you have the phone, I would have to assume we're now at the next day portion, because the rest of us would have gone, slept, and Sarah Bess would have appeared like middle of the night-ish. And probably done the same, just be like, I'll show them the phone in the morning.
Yeah.
Hence Soren now catching us up.
You are all free to do what you want. Soren is not showing up anymore. All right? You are all free. Do what you want.
Okay. Well, if we have the phone now, I guess we can have a family meeting about everything that we've got so far and try to go through it.
Presuming that we can get into the phone, which I'm sure if it's locked or password protected, Aoife can get into it.
Indeed.
Confirming, like, what day it was that the 3 got taken, and then basically going into Google location history.
Ray would also pull out her phone and show the photos of the dates and point out the specific locations that
Sure.
weren't widely known.
All of those locations match up to locations in which he has gone out and shot various YouTube videos.
Alright, so apparently he wasn't even there.
Oh yeah, no, remember, he didn't go to where Reylen was. He got shot and was at that one location for a short bit, and then went to the hospital. Reylen arrived after this dude was already in the hospital.
Yeah, so somebody happened to have one of his business cards, or he was there prior to the kidnapping. Because, yeah, he got shot by Darren and went and proceeded directly to help, presumably.
Wuss.
Okay, but the address of the facility where we know that they were the 3 kidnapped people were taken is not present on that list. Is that correct?
No, unfortunately not.
Gotcha. Okay, well, oh, sorry, please go ahead.
Who does he text most often?
There is a collection of numbers with various names, and some of them without names. Just like letters, or pairs of letters. Seeming like he texts a lot of them often. A lot of the information seems to be about a lot of the information seems to be like back and forth things, plans, stuff, Hey, you want to meet up here? No, I think we should meet up here.
I don't know if any of this is useful.
Gotcha.
I mean,
what are the kinds of here's? Are they like restaurants and stuff like that, or people's houses, or what?
I mean, sometimes it's a location that seems like a residential address. Sometimes it seems like it's a park. or a restaurant. You know, it's, you know, various different things, you know.
Gotcha.
So the problem here is you have a lot of information and you don't know
No
what
filter.
exactly you're looking for. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's unfortunately you have too much information. Even if there's something in here that is worthwhile and do it, you don't have any information on how you could use that.
Gotcha. Well, I guess in the meantime, we can try to. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear my bird whistling in the background. We can try to turn Aoife on to like getting identities behind numbers and stuff, and trying to compile like a list of this network of people. But it's going to take forever, and it may not net us anything. So we should probably attempt to come up with another plan.
Think we could search Facebook for numbers? You can register to that with a phone number.
I have a quick question. Did we set a new objective?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh.
I remember changing objective. Yeah, we changed it to rescue Haley the last time we changed it. I think.
Not officially.
I believe it was discussed and not done.
Yeah, no one has actually done that.
Oh. I probably shouldn't have done that then. I thought that's
Right.
it.
All in favor of rescue Haley as a new objective.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any opposed? Okay then. New objective, rescue Haley.
Alright. It does not have to do with what you did last time, so it's at 0%.
Yep.
Alright, so the question is now, what are you gonna do? Define your steps.
So we definitely need a location. We probably want to scout out the location to get an idea of what's going on and what we might be walking into.
Then we gotta come up with a plan, at the very least. Like, now we know the layout. Now how do we do it?
Yeah. We either have to depend on our hunter to provide us the location, or basically find someone to track. Which I guess we can do by staking out the hospital or by going through this phone, but it may take forever to do that.
The hospital's not going to give you anything. HIPAA's a thing.
What? No, from the phone. Yeah.
I can still...
I heard you say hospital, I'm sorry.
I know that... I guess would getting Angie to help with the Haley rescue be worthwhile, or are we just thinking that for kind of the end game?
Yeah, I mean, we could speak to her and ask for her help, because another disappearing person can't, and a powerful fighter rolled into one can't possibly hurt trying to extricate someone from a hostage situation.
Okay.
Whether that's achievable or not is to be seen, but it can be an objective.
I can still try to spin the charges to see if I can pull a location on Haley. If we don't want to wait for the hunter, I can try. I don't know that, again, don't know that it will work.
What's the spell you're trying to do for it?
Purchase history.
What does it specifically do?
Thanks to modern accounting and marketing, everything you buy with the card is tracked, stored, and used to figure it out. With a spell, you can tell who bought something without all the paperwork and downloading. Statements, run your hand across any object, spin the charges Then you get a clear image of whoever it belongs to. You don't know a name, but you would be able to recognize them if you saw them. By spending a third charge, you can see who owned the object before the current owner. If it's a company, the blah 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 they bought the gun from, like they bought it from a store, you get a vision of the front of the store. With a successful notice roll, you can even get the address. That's kind of what I was thinking. This is the thing I mentioned to you before.
Yeah, that is not that does not say you necessarily get it. You know who it is. You'd get an image of Haley. Whether or not it's of Haley's current form or not.
Yeah, you said it was going to be ambiguous.
Yeah.
What do we know that, like, somebody was
Sorry. Go ahead, please.
somebody was told that that Raymond or whatever, the guy you're looking for, Sarah Bess, was on the inside, right? Like, was working for this voice on the inside, right? Somebody was told that information, I think, right?
Yeah.
Would maybe something that belonged to him? We don't know that he's in the same location as Haley, but I don't know.
We as people know that he's not in the same location as Haley, though.
Oh, okay. Right.
Because Raymond is inside the plantation watching Mercedes and Darren.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, based on what you read of the spell description, to me it sounded like they were saying you get the address of the store.
Yeah, that's what it says.
That the object came from.
Well, yeah, if they bought it from if it was at a store, yeah. When you can trace back to previous owners. I think in like 1st or 2nd edition, you can even go further than just the previous owner. You can go to the owner before that and see like every time it changed hands. But yeah, if it was owned by a store, then you could like pull the address from the store.
Well, what if it was a person-to-person sale? Wouldn't you see the person, or at least the surrounding area?
Yeah, I think you'd see the person. I think in like 1st or 2nd edition, it says that you would see like the moment it changed hands. It's called a different spell in that. I can't remember what it was called.
Gotcha.
Well then,
I think it's what it said in like 1st or 2nd, but it's different in 5th. So, book 5 or whatever.
I would say we could use it on the gun, but then we have no way of knowing that gun actually leads back to anywhere near Haley, so...
Yeah, I was hoping on the gun that we can get whoever's giving them their weapons and like get a location on like either their warehouse, like where they're stocking the stuff, or just like who their supplier is and be able to like...
I mean, that would be great. We could get records of some kind, but the records are probably either coded or probably location changes constantly.
Yeah.
At least if
Or
I
it
was
could be-
running a criminal organization, I wouldn't keep my address the same.
It could also be a BYOG situation.
BYOG.
You know?
BYOG.
I can't remember. They didn't hand Anthony a gun when they called him in, right? Like he just had a gun.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah, that's how they got him to do shit. They were like, "Oh yes, you're here to do gun things with us now." Initiation.
Yeah, okay.
They threw him in the back of a van and handed him a gun.
Yeah, I mean they could have just like...
Yes, I was handed a gun like you were handled that, free taco you got from the gas station where you ignored the combat.
He did, he got a free taco.
So how exactly do we plan to find the location?
Let me see if I got anything else that might help.
Well, for right now, do we want to go talk to Angie and then see if we come up with more possible things to add to the objective.
Sure.
And, as much as he might have carved something into my head, maybe get Soren's advice too. Though I might not be keen to speak when he's around to avoid that again.
Alright, so...
I mean, he can't do that anymore.
Powwow with Soren.
I mean, Soren can still do that. It just
Can he
takes
still
a lot
do that?
longer now.
It's not magical anymore.
More permanent.
Stand here. Hold still while I cut you, alright?
It's hold still, you bitch.
Hold still while I cut you, you bitch.
Come here, you bitch. Stop running.
We could try to establish a connection because Angie gave us a list of places that they've inhabited before. We could try to find out if there's any connection. Are they leasing these places from the same companies? Are they random abandoned places? Is there any consistency or pattern or of behavior that comes from these buildings that could be extrapolated?
None that you can see immediately. Perhaps if you put some work into it, I'm gonna say.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to put.
Trying to give you.
I understand. I just wanted to put it as an objective goal that we could investigate previous locations.
Sure. Actually, investigate a previous location would work.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's all I was trying to say.
I mean, we could always... we could always just ask Robert Winters, the guy in the hospital.
You mentally challenged? Do I need to
Oh
smack
my
you?
god!
Hear me out.
Hey.
Hear me out. So I got like... I'm trying to think of different ways we can get information, and I've got a thing where I can name them and then figure out what'll make them do the thing that I want them to do, whatever it is that would make them do the thing. Like that's like a minor spell, right?
What are you? Hey.
But for one of my SIGs, I could force a bribe on someone, so I could be like, I can bribe them to tell. I can bribe Robert Winters to tell us what we want to know, and he can't say no if I succeed. But I need.
He can't say no to taking the money and telling us, or he can't say no to taking the money and then he has a choice to tell us.
The target cannot refuse the bribe, no matter how offended they get. You must actually give the money. So cash or EFT works, but credit cards are useless without a reader. If you fail the roll, you get the money back with a successful connect roll. Now, I don't have the charges to do that, though. I need 2 SIGs to do that.
God.
But it's basically like a Plutomancer can add forced bribery to the... like it's, and then, yeah. And if I give them additional money, I can gain percentage chance on the roll to succeed. No, 2 quarters will not get me a 6.
No, Anthony.
Do you want to know how much money 2 SIGs is? It's 20 grand.
I want a gumball.
Two separate transactions of 10 grand. So I need to get 2 small business loans.
I need 2 small business. God.
Count.
Or you could take out a small business loan and ask someone to pay it off for you. Guess.
And then immediately take another one out.
Well, I take out the loan, then I get a sig from
Yours.
taking out the loan, and then
I need
when
all
someone
of you to never show up at my bank. I just need you to, okay? Go on with your thing.
Joke's on you.
when somebody pays it back, I don't know if I would actually get the charge from that, because there's something about how, like, mutual funds, bonds, currency trading are exempted, since you're just changing the way your money looks, or something like that. I don't know if
So if that's out of the order,
Basically,
I'll
you can't invest in crypto and then just sit there and watch the crypto go up and down. I think that's basically what they're talking about. Although I suppose you could. In all honesty, I think Plutomancers fucking hate cryptocurrency because when it tanks, they taboo.
Yeah, there's stuff like about well, in it, yeah, there's stuff about crypto mentioned that they use it to trade with each other and stuff. Sometimes I think it was mentioned somewhere.
I'm trying to read through my stuff, and I'm just over here like, well, I feel lucky, and then I'm like, that's a sig. That's a fucking sig.
Go around in front of a car, you'll be okay.
I know I'll be fine. It's just, I don't even know if it makes any sense to do that. When you're at a search engine, think someone or something. Type the first thing that comes into your mind and click the search button. The first search result tells you where you need to go, the phone number of someone. Holy shit, this is actually good. Oh my god, I can't read. Wants to try and shoot me.
Me.
No one?
Oh god.
Kidding.
What do you mean, no one? Gimme.
I'm not shooting a queen. No thanks. I like living.
Oh, the slime boy has respect.
I just don't want to die.
Slime
I'm
boy.
so sorry, that fell out of my mouth.
Ask Soren to do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, wait. If we get you these charges, you'll be capable of just Googling the address that we need to go to save Haley?
I mean, that's how I interpret the first search result tells you where you need to go, the phone number of someone you need to reach, or another big step in what you seek.
Okay. So,
God,
how
is
else
this accurate?
What is
Hey,
what is
God.
the wording of the spell specifically without Joanne breaking up or interjecting things into it?
I'm not! I swear to God, that's what it
You know,
said.
her defense of it, not also helpful.
You know what?
God actually says.
Hold, please.
Alright, we gonna go
Son of a bitch.
get Soren to shoot Tilly.
Please
Gonna be
don't
nice
kill
and
her.
tell you. Soren's gonna say no, because that's not how it fucking works.
Right the
Can you explain how it works?
How what works?
Getting a significant charge for a whatever the fuck she is that
Fuck!
you were.
God damn it! Serious injury or death need to be on the table, but the trick is that it can't be for something you want to do. Fuck!
You wanna run into traffic?
That counts as a want.
What you can't charge
For
as an
any other reason
Necromancer.
than to feel the rush. I have to be searching for an adrenaline high, not for a charge.
No, they're one and the same. All right.
I have to not be looking for this. Eris has to send this shit to me.
No.
What?
No.
Tell me then. Because apparently I can't read or comprehend right now.
The adrenaline rush and your charge are one and the same. If
Yes.
you are playing Russian roulette to get a charge, you don't not get a charge because you're trying to get a charge. All right, it's self-defeating.
Yeah, I think what he's saying is
You can't want to go skydiving and then go skydiving to get a charge.
yeah.
So playing Russian roulette is probably not something that you want to do just for the experience of playing Russian roulette, so it works.
I think it's also the fact that if we go up to Soren and are like, "Can you shoot Tilly?" There's not really a gamble
Here,
in
shoot the small one.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's gonna go, yes, I can shoot her. Why?
Please don't kill the Tilly.
Oh no, that's in the heart of the cards, baby.
I
My
mean-
death is completely dependent on that chamber.
There has to be a
Look.
chance of them killing her. Otherwise,
You forget about this in a few days. We'll make sure someone kidnaps you and puts you in a scenario that you might die in, if that's what you want.
Put me in the van.
Good news, it's not what you want. That's how we get you the sig.
God.
No, what means is, alright, so, what this means is, alright, if there is a burning building, and Tilly decides I need to run into that building to save a box of puppies, Tilly does not get a charge. Alright?
God damn it, that should
If-
count. but
Just Buzz.
alright.
No, if there is a burning building and Tilly goes, I'm gonna run through that building, just because, Tilly gets a charge.
yeah, that makes sense.
You can still charge with a goal in mind, right? That's the point of confusion for everyone right now.
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
Is that correct,
yes.
Brandon?
Like you can,
Okay.
you can charge with the goal in mind of charging. You know,
It just can't be something you would do like otherwise willingly. Like just wait. I get what you're saying. It's hard to put it into words.
all right. So here is an example. Serona had to, in the first game, attend a meeting she didn't want to go to. She thought was a stupid idea because another player was going to it. She got a charge from it because she didn't want to be there, but she couldn't let this other person put themselves in risk without her being there. All right?
Because that's the taboo of it all. That's knowingly putting somebody else in danger.
Admittedly, with this reading, it might have been wrong that she shouldn't have necessarily gotten the charge from it, because she was doing it to keep this other person safe, and not just for the pure thrill of it, you know. But Tilly can charge. Tilly doesn't need other people planning big, huge things. If Tilly gets a gun and plays Russian roulette, or takes some other stupid, fucking, pointless risk... Alright, if Tilly gets into the car, Tilly gets a charge.
Tilly gets started. That's exactly what I was about to say. Joanne understands
My
this
shame.
very keenly, alright?
My shame.
You know that dumbass meme self you have that's like, I want to do this, don't not really? No, now you do it.
Now I do it.
Because the just because nature of your brain will get you your charges. You
Be
might
a
fuck over the
Maddie
party,
in
though,
this
keep it in mind.
game.
They're both slowly transforming into the other, and it's horrifying to watch, honestly. Find out what we're talking about on Tuesdays on AWiseManOnce. What about walking off a building?
Is this really the thing you want to discuss right now? Is the
a
ways in
thought
which you
I
can
had.
charge?
Well,
instead of
no,
the objectives.
But
I'm
the
very
point
sorry.
is that we're trying to prepare a spell that for an objective that might help, because we're trying to use the Google something that's going to be useful to you spell.
Sure, that is perfectly fine. What is the list of things that she has to do to charge say?
Or what I need, serious death or injury needs to be on the line.
Read the whole thing.
Lord of mercy. Generate a significant charge. Risk bigger stakes. A deliberate choice with immediate consequences. This time, it's pointless, outright stupid, even to the most mundane gamblers and adrenaline junkies. Serious injury or death need to be on the table, like 5d10 wounds. But the trick is it can't be for something you want to do for any other reason than to feel the rush. If you need to fight that armed thug to find out where your brother is being held, chaos yawns. But play the Anthropomancer, classic game of Russian roulette, and party on.
Alright. Is that helpful for anyone else? What's the minor charge, just so we can know that?
Risk something you feel if you lose. Money you need, injury that hurts for a while like 1d10s, or humiliation you can't shrug off. It's always your choice, always something you initiate, and always something immediate. Risk you don't expect, like an ambush, don't pay off.
See, so the whole thing of we're gonna plan something in the future where we kidnap her. No. Doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be intentional.
If we just pulled out a revolver, put one.
I was about to say, I pull out my gun.
Put one round in it, spin the cylinder, and
Spin that bitch.
Put it on the table, and she picks it up and pulls the trigger. She'd get a charge, yeah. But she could
Possibly.
I could also just fucking damage it. I could also just fucking go down.
There's a 1 in 6 chance that she also just kicks the bucket.
Yeah. It's fine.
Depending on where she shoots herself as well, and how hurt she currently is.
Yeah, that's fair.
She doesn't have to put the gun in her mouth.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
For this particular exercise.
I was about to say, we've actually had this discussion.
You can't put the gun to your hand. That's
No.
not enough.
But you could do your leg or something.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
There
that was the answer.
There is the femoral artery. You can bleed out by being shot in the leg.
Yeah.
Exactly. This was the discussion we had, and it turned out oh yeah, you can shoot yourself into your leg. You still face the same risk.
Here's a question, I guess, on the nature of guns. How much damage do they do usually?
Oh, we have a handout for that. For the different guns.
Do we?
Yeah, when we had the big throwdown at the terrace, he gave us a handout for how much damage the guns do.
I don't know.
And there's different damage for different guns, so it depends.
I'm guessing it's in the handouts.
Now, yes. Now, also, do keep in mind that is assuming it's at long range, not put point blank to where you're firing. All right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is a point blank situation.
Yeah, so there's an execution point blank mechanic where if the target is helpless or willing, I suppose would count. It can instantly kill. I depending.
Oh, great!
So you put it to your head, you can instantly kill yourself, even if it's a low damage gun. I would think.
I mean, that's how guns work.
Yeah, because you're shooting your brain more than likely.
Yeah, I mean, people have survived headshots IRL, but it's pretty rare.
I mean,
I was about to say those are very specific placements, my guy.
The book specifically says what type of damage it is. What does the book say for charging? How much damage does it say?
Oh.
Literally insignificant. It gave it the thing for it.
Was it 5D something? 10?
It was 5d10s. A sig wound is a 5d10 wound situation.
That's rolling 5d10s.
Yeah.
Which means it's somewhere between 5 and 50.
Yes.
I don't care what you're doing. You could say, I'm using a gun that only has a max capacity of 40 damage. Alright, fine. It's a light pistol. You could max it out at 40. Walter PPK, anything small you can hide in your pants. Alright, it's only going to be max 40 damage, because they have a damage cap. You're still gonna, if you roll over it, then you hit that damage cap. Alright?
Right.
But isn't a gun that only does 4d10 not enough for her to get a sig charge?
Yep.
Using?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's to go to 5d10.
It says
Are you
like
doing
5d10,
it
but
or
I'm sure that doesn't mean anything right now. Like 5d10 wounds.
I mean, that light pistol put up to your fucking head probably gives you an extra d10.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
There are
What the fuck's a
revolvers.
giant
Doing,
pistol?
Tilly.
There are revolvers.
You what?
that-
Tilly doing?
Yeah, do it. Do the thing.
Depends who has a gun. I have
Here,
a gun,
take
but it's
it.
not a revolver.
Right here.
I.
Do you have a revolver or do
I
you
forget
have
I
a
have
gun?
a gun. What did Jeff give me 7,000 episodes ago? A Glock? Or is
Yeah.
Glock just slang?
You want to know what Glocks don't do?
Revolve.
And
I can't use this.
You definitely want to use a revolver.
I need a
Who
revolver.
has a
Does anybody have a
janky-ass revolver?
Give me a revolver.
Now, also, please, I'd like to
Darren
also-
has one.
Yeah, I'd
This
like
is
to also
so dumb.
tell you all, there are certain guns where the barrel will spin, and it doesn't mean anything. There's always a round in the chamber, even when the barrel spins. Don't play Russian roulette with those guns.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, Darren had a revolver. I
Of
don't
course.
know if he still has it.
Oh, my dude. Where's Darren?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he had
I'm
it.
assuming that
I'm gonna
Darren
go
and
down to the
Mercedes
armory.
have nothing.
Yeah. He probably had it on him when he was captured, so I don't know if it would be like here. Or,
Oh, if you had it on when it was captured, it's definitely not here.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I assume that even if he had it when he was captured and somehow dropped it, somebody is going to pick it up.
Okay, but
It's a free
listen,
gun.
All you gotta do is go to the fucking gun shack.
Yeah, you're the
and
queen.
get
I just said I'm going to the armory. Jesus.
Sure.
it.
Give me gun.
Why do you
Please.
need a gun?
Protection.
Roll me lie.
Alright.
Choose to
Hold on.
fucking shoot
Hold on.
herself.
Shut the fuck up, Ray.
God.
Oh no, come on, please. I want to lie. Oh yeah.
Alright, no. He'll give you a gun. It's a regular gun.
No, give revolver. I want a revolver.
We don't have revolvers.
What do you mean we don't have revolvers? We have
They
an armory.
Glocks.
This is dumb.
Some people may have, like,
Does Soren have a revolver?
What?
Does Soren have a revolver on them?
No, they
uses
lost
their
that.
shotgun.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, it was a shotgun? Shit.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna work neither.
Let's go to the
They
store.
lost their revolver in a tragic plane crash.
Hey Sam! Hey Ramblin'!
I got a suggestion.
Did Darren just have one gun?
Steph, what's your suggestion?
Yeah, what's your suggestion?
Ask for 3 Glocks.
No.
It's just from a mouth.
You could ask her
We're gonna
dad.
go get alcohol and bleach.
Oh gosh.
And you're going to
Great.
do shots.
All right. I think that counts as a.
Uh-huh.
I think that counts as a great wound. Oh no!
Drinking bleach? Yeah.
It can kill you.
Are you gonna do?
Yes.
Are you gonna do like 3-card Monty, where one of the shots has got bleach in it, and you mix them all up,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
she has to try to guess? That might do
That's
it.
Yes.
yeah, brother. Yeah.
That might do it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Drink some bleach.
Ingestion of corrosive fluid, I'm sure, will give me serious injury and/or death.
One of these shots is a Tide Pod.
No. God, no. The fact that the Nintendo Switch cartridges are coated in the same crap is in my head.
Yeah, that's not.
So we're getting bleach and alcohol.
We're playing 3-card Monty. Please don't do this at home. For the love of all that's holy and unholy, don't do it.
This is not a program for kids.
It's not. It's not. If your kid is watching this, I think you need to have a conversation or just take away the tablet. Like.
So, what is the rules on charging? Specifically say. What does your chances need to be?
Oh, my chances?
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about odds.
Yeah,
Just
it
says
does.
where. Are you referring to book 5 or are you referring to 2nd edition?
All right. Might read the minor charge again.
No.
Fully. Read the minor charge.
Risk something you lose, money you need, injury that hurts for a while, like D10 1 D10 wounds, humiliation you can't shrug off. It's always your choice, always something you initiate, and always something immediate. Risk you don't expect, like an ambush, don't pay off. There's a caveat. Chaos knows the risk, you don't. If you think the risk is great enough, but it's not, someone stacked the deck in your favor, you won't feel a thing. In game turns, the risk needs to be at least 10% likely. That also means if magic is used by anyone to alter the outcome in your favor, no charge. Cerebus don't count. Cerebus don't care about me.
Not
So-
Sarah.
Well, she's
Bass, I was
forced to
talking
shut.
about. But what I was saying, you're gonna play what game?
3-card Monty.
What did you call it?
You were talking about the chances, right? So it said there has to be a
Yes.
10%
It needs to be
Yes.
at least 10% chance.
which means you
So
could just do one out of 10.
glass out of 5.
Or 10.
Yeah, 1 in 10. Yeah, 1 in 5
Yeah.
would be 20%. I mean, but you could do yeah.
And the higher the
Yeah.
risk, it doesn't give
It's
me
like
a
3
better.
cards. I'm trying to let you know.
Yeah. Trying to do you a favor. So less likely.
This is something that Soren would have told you. You have to. It doesn't have to be there, but you needs to be at least a little bit. Needs to be real. Admittedly, and I should say, shot glasses of drinking a shot glass of what's it called?
Bleach?
Bleach. If she gets it down, Probably. Yeah, no. Minor charge area, 1d10 stuff.
So
Am I
you're
supposed to-
talking like
it's
a
bleach.
glass full.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're going pints, aren't we?
I'm looking at how much it would take. This is the dumbest.
God.
The dumbest.
All right, so
answer.
guys,
This is the dumbest.
guys, I know there's the meme of drink bleach, but you shouldn't do it.
Never.
Alright.
Yeah, please, God, don't do it. So bad.
We're not gonna be monetized again. I'm
We're
sorry.
not, yeah.
Don't
Look,
be
we
a
were
Tilly,
promised-
alright?
Like,
Ma'am?
the progression of the plot, and I wanted to tell you, you guys turned this into the most fucked up beach episode of an anime of all time.
I am so sorry, Brandon, that this has happened.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to drink if you have much of it.
Yeah.
'Cause
You're probably not gonna get more than a minor
Okay.
charge out of this.
Yeah.
How much does Tilly weigh?
I don't even know, man.
Yes.
She thick?
You are Tilly. You tell me how much she weighs. She's small. How much does she weigh?
Is she average, like 130, 140?
Yeah, let's go 140. She curvy. Curvy small. Let's just go with that. 135,
I'm looking up the
140.
lethal dose of bleach. Okay, give me a
Nice.
second.
The answer I found said 1 gram.
Ramblin', I'm gonna suggest you leap all of this.
1 gram would do it if you accelerated it to 99% the speed of light. that's the answer I got.
That's a bullet.
What the
That's a bullet made out of bleach.
It's 3.36 grams per kilogram of the person's weight is the LD50. So that's a 50% chance of lethality at that
It's
dose.
so much bleach. It's so much bleach.
In was it kilos? I said per kilo. Okay.
I'm about to go search Darren's room. But I also want to know the math about this.
Oh.
Wait, Darren didn't even have a room, did he? Was he grumpy old?
Slept on the couch.
He slept on the goddamn couch.
Yeah, I was sharing a room with somebody.
You were on Izzy and Haley's couch.
See, the other thing is going to be if she's drinking bleach, her throat not closing.
Yeah, because it burns so much that it's like you can only get a little bit down.
Yeah,
before-
the inflammation and the swelling and the...
But that inflammation and swelling could mean that you suffocate.
I
Which means
swear to God.
if you drink bleach, you're probably making a fitness roll, or you're on your way to dying of suffocation.
Okay, the LD50 for Tilly is 7.6 fluid ounces, which I think it's like, what, 2 shots?
That's not
I'm
bad.
not good at that kind of thing.
That's
Yeah.
like 2 shots, I think.
A can of soda is 12
Pure
fluid
alcohol,
ounces.
so you're also-
Hold on, 1 second.
Okay.
So
Okay, no, so it is
Fuck
one.
that.
Okay,
Beach
this is a
episode.
terrible episode. This is a terrible episode. I realize this. Okay, so it's about like a third of a bottle of water worth of bleach.
You're probably
Did
not
you say
getting that
bleach?
down with that stuff.
Huh?
Did you say bleach?
Yes.
I have not been following this conversation.
No, the LD50 of bleach for a 140-pound woman is about a third of a bottle of water.
Before you said bleach, when you just said the LD50 for milli at her weight, I went, well, you have to calculate for the proof. It's not just going to be like that if it's just pure alcohol.
No, it's...
And then you said bleach, and I went, oh, I misread the room. Never mind. You meant to.
sure we could find something more lethal than bleach in a smaller dose if we had a little time to do it, though.
Drano.
Yeah. Also, do keep in mind. Oh, all right. Do keep in mind.
It's 5.3 shots.
All right, the reason this was brought up is this is the way that Sirona taught someone else how to do it. But the trick was, Sirona filled 0 of the cups with bleach. Alright? She mimed filling 2 of the cups with bleach, and then dumped them out while the person was blindfolded. Alright? Because she literally could not play that game with this person. By making them drink a possible tainted glass of bleach without her doing it also. So the game was rigged.
That's taboo.
No, well the game was rigged, but Sirona was fooling the other person who wasn't already a thing. This was a learning process of it, you know?
Yes. Let me read this.
Look, if you want to just go SIGs, finding a revolver is not impossible, and just plain doing that, alright? There are people in this area that you're able to get a revolver if you put some work into it by the end of this afternoon, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright? If that's what you want to go. Now, if you want to drink like shots of bleach and if you want to do the bleach roulette for minor charges, feel free to do that. All right.
How many minors is a SIG? Or does it not add up? It doesn't add up.
10.
God,
It
that's a
does
lot of
add
bleach.
up, and it's 10.
It's a lot of bleach.
No. That could be 0 bleach.
That could be 0 bleach.
But it is somewhat likely to be at least 1 bleach.
At least 1 bleach.
But to be fair, it only has to be like mortifyingly embarrassing. So it could also be pee.
Yeah. Oh no, 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 no. That's a trigger, apparently. No. No water sports for me, thanks. No.
I'd rather drink bleach.
Bleach. I would rather drink bleach than the sterile toxin liquids people excrete. Hear me out.
Well, that's a decision. It's not a good one, but you are the chaos mage in the group.
I am. Do I have to venture out to do getting gun? Or is it tell a guy, wait on the guy, acquire package?
I mean, you could probably wait.
Because in my head, if it's tell guy, wait on guy, acquire package, during wait on guy, could play bleach.
Yes!
Double!
Why would
Double
you do
it.
this? Why
To
would
double
you
it.
do this? No, I mean double
Why
it,
would-
sure, but why does it have to be bleach?
I don't want to drink somebody's piss.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What? Would you
It could
rather
be
drink piss or
laxatives.
bleach, Anthony?
How about this? Hydrogen.
How about laxatives?
Yeah, or hydrogen peroxide or something.
Oh, yeah, hydrogen peroxide will kill you. Medical alcohol will too. Like isopropyl.
Well, hydrogen peroxide will just make you like throw up. Like it's like Ipecac or whatever. Like you'll
Is
just be like
Shit.
puking like crazy.
This is stressful.
It'll
It would
hurt.
be humiliating.
It'll be painful and humiliating, but it shouldn't kill you.
You know what else you could do? The knife fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking... God, the rhythm of the song is in my head.
Hey,
And I
guess
hate
what?
it.
We have
I'm
a
willing to do that, though.
healer.
Do have the healer.
Oh, Izzy refuses to help you with this.
Izzy, why you gotta be like this?
No, I'm with her. Like, if you lose a
Izzy
finger,
is
it's
taking
fucking
care
gone.
of you, and she refuses to help you with this.
I don't have any friends anymore, I guess. Nobody.
Nope. Nobody loves Tilly, and Izzy refuses to help you with this.
No.
Oh, damn. It's a shame.
Raylan's not mad, she's just disappointed.
You
All right,
right.
you have fun with charging. Izzy and I are gonna go talk to Angie.
Okay.
All right, because here's the thing. What is your taboo?
The Tilly taboo?
Yes.
It's. Knowingly put someone else at risk to protect yourself.
Continue.
Eris mildly disapproves of her devotees playing it safe by walking away from a bad bet, but she doesn't strip the power away unless you try to play the game from a position of safety. Next room, you don't ask someone to go in first. Dropping 10 grand you borrowed from a friend on a blackjack hand drains you just as well as if you know that. Oh, hold on, I can't read. Dropping 10 grand you borrowed from a friend on a blackjack hand drains you just as well if you know they might forgive the debt instead of destroy your social credibility or break your fingers or both.
So, what did you just say about Tilly being a healer?
About Izzy being a healer.
Izzy being
What?
a healer?
Ah, shit! I can't. Fuck!
You can't depend on me to fix it for you. That's altering the odds. That's lowering your risk.
That fucking taboos you as soon as you take the risk.
Get sig, lose sig. Get sig, lose sig. Life, death, life, death.
Forgot that Isobel was Soren's old kryptonite, technically. And now she's yours, Tilly.
Okay.
So, are you doing the Bleach game?
Can I talk to the guy as well?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, play the game, just don't use bleach. It's way too damaging, and it's not damaging enough to be worth it. Like I said, you could do something else that's embarrassing, like laxatives, for example.
No, I agree with you on that, and I'm glad that you pointed that out in phrasing. Because I would much rather.
What else you could do? Try to run naked across the courtyard.
Oh, Jesus.
My God. I would disown
without
you.
anyone seeing you. Humiliation you can't shrug off? Someone getting a picture of your naked goddamn ass.
God.
See Jeffrey get mad.
Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. God, she really couldn't shrug that off.
Oh, off you go, in your skivvies.
Oh, God. Alright, naked babies. Naked baby. There she go, naked baby.
Who's this babies you speaking of?
This one, this naked, tattooed, scarred up baby. God.
So what is the plan? Run across the courtyard, sneak along a hallway, because you can do this multiple times, you know.
Just scooting along 17 times. I don't. Would scooting along the wall be a charge, though? That feels like hedge.
What's the bet?
Well,
I feel like
I got
what?
500 that she gets spotted.
Jesus.
Anybody want to take that bet?
I mean,
you slimy ball.
Here's the other thing. You guys could play that drinking game where if someone picks the bad thing, they have to run naked across the courtyard.
Sounds like a double deal. That sounds like a double down.
It does. Let's do it.
Well, yeah, let's do that.
Alright, who's playing?
Me.
Double down, baby.
I'll fucking play it. Bet.
I'll play if there's money on the table.
I swear to God, you please.
Have you not been paying attention? There's alcohol on the table.
Sit down and drink.
I'm not really that into alcohol. But you don't want to put your money where your mouth is. Now, is it really expensive alcohol?
The thing is, so Joanne, you need to set out the stakes of this bet. If you're gonna play an Atropomancer, you need to be the one coming up with these things that you're doing. All right? Like, it has to be your creativity, all right? Yes, we're all sitting here and we're helping you brainstorm, but if the only thing you can think of to get you a charge is, I play Russian roulette, congratulations. Then you are a character who's going to play a lot of Russian roulette, and then we won't have a Tilly anymore very shortly.
Valid.
All right? So,
yeah.
What is the game? What is the bet? How is it going to go? What is it? If you want to get help from other people and they can suggest what they're doing, that's fine. But gotta keep in mind, this is a thing that you are risking. All right?
Yeah. Hear me out, because this feels a little wild compared to what I feel like I should be putting out, but it's a thing. Whoever's sitting sits. We have whoever's not playing fill the cups, put it on a lazy Susan. Nobody watches the Susan spin. If you get the bad cup and you can't finish it, you gotta run. Is that anything?
Not sure. What's the bad cup?
Oh, isopropyl alcohol.
Alright.
I'm sure Izzy has something like that in her med bag.
So it'll be just like everything else. You fill the cups with water, and one of them is, rubbing alcohol. And so it's gonna taste like shit and do things, but then you're gonna need to run if you lose the bet and you get the alcohol. All right.
So I do point out that I'm sure you can get your hands on some, but we're in the middle of a pandemic.
The panorama. The damn panorama.
What did you say, Steph? She kept saying the word panorama.
I'm sorry.
There was shortages of isopropyl alcohol during COVID.
Okay.
Because people wanted it.
They were making their own sanitizer and shit.
Yeah, it was like liquid gold back then.
Oh my. Alright, anyway.
It was.
Can we just make something really gross, like chocolate milk and tomato juice? They work just as well.
FYI, you guys just need to draw fucking stones, alright? From a bag.
Well, I think the point is that we're trying to give her the opportunity to charge twice, because
Can't charge
if
twice.
she...
Can't double dip.
Oh, see, that's why I was going with this plan, because
No.
I thought you had agreed to double dip.
No. Can't double dip.
Damn.
This is the bet. It doesn't matter if that bet is going to make you drink something that's nasty, so if it is, well, it's going to be 1d10 wounds and humiliation you can't shrug off. Man, that's a really bad bet.
It is. Okay.
It's still a minor charge, much
Fair
like,
enough.
You know.
So, what about drawing straws or something? What do you think, Tilly? What is the game if we take drinking out of it?
Excuse me. I feel like that's a valid bet. It's completely random, and whoever draws the marks has to run. There's no stacking. There's a wager of humiliation. I think that is valid for.
You cut out there, sweetie.
My life, my kingdom.
Gotcha.
Are any
So
of
what
you...
is Tilly doing in order to set up the game, though?
My first thought was a bunch of disposable chops, and we mark the bottom of one, we mix them around, we hold them up. Whoever gets the marked chopsticks gotta run. Because that's humiliation on the line.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I got $1,000 on it. Anyway.
I swear.
Come on, put your money where your mouth is.
How many
What
chopsticks
is
are you
it
getting?
with you and money? Money is worthless. It's just
my God.
paper.
So,
How many?
how many chopsticks are you doing, and how many are you marking?
Let's go with 10 and let's go with 2.
All right.
10 sticks, 2 marks.
10 sticks, 2 marks on 2 different ones, or 1 stick with 2 marks?
2 different ones.
All right. Why 2?
I don't know. Well, then again, 1 mark is going to get me the charge. I can't double down on that. Okay, then just 1. Just 1 in the 10, then.
Okay. All right, sure. So, you have a pot. It has the 10 sticks in it.
Okay, who's drawing?
So, yeah, who's in this game?
Me.
I'm in.
I'll play.
I mean, you guys don't have to play. I mean,
I'm not.
you
I
could
know.
literally just have Joanne play this by herself.
I am walking away.
No, you stay here. No.
I really want him to put money on.
Really play this.
God damn it.
I'm just curious what the rules of the run have to be. I mean,
Butt-ass
streaking,
naked.
yes.
Naked.
Where?
Where are we running?
Oh yeah, no, you can run it. That's enough time for the humiliation to hit, I think.
Where?
Yes, but where?
Oh, across the courtyard.
Of the
Oh
apartment
my
building.
god.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Fine.
Y'all still in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. I'll do it.
All the ladies are in. Anthony.
I love how you all are like, I'll do it. Is anyone seeking out Soren's idea about it? What'd you say?
What do you think about this?
I can
Soren?
barely hear you, Caitlin.
Yeah.
What do you
So
think
you're
about this?
going and finding Soren and bringing him back about this, or so you go out, you find Soren, you find your brother, or new brother, playing with a bunch of kids. She's got put hands on her head like a bull and charging at the kids. Kids are loving it. All right, they're out in the courtyard.
Oh no.
God, kill me.
What But oh no, she's charging. She's acting for an audience that knows what she's pretending.
I'm gonna back away slowly.
This is not weird.
I don't know.
You didn't hear what I heard.
I don't know how I feel about this. She's never seen Soren be nice to children.
Soren didn't hate children, alright?
Soren hates
Soren
young
is
people.
doing the thing that Tilly could have done at any point during this entire game.
Listen, I'm very stupid.
I'm just gonna run back upstairs and tell no one what I saw.
Oh no, please, God, please.
Right, so you are not approaching Soren to get any information on this? Alright, that's fine.
Having a great time with the kid. This is gonna be a great time.
I'm not.
I'm just gonna go back upstairs and be like, alright, he said it was cool. We're going.
Alright, so here's what we are going to do.
Hey, real quick. This has gone from charging to a crime. I just want you guys to be aware.
I'm pretty sure that self-inflicted bodily injury that could result in death is a crime in most places also.
Yes, we would have already
but
committed
also
crimes.
exposure to children? He said that they were
Exposure?
playing in the courtyard. No?
You act like they haven't seen their mothers. It's
That's different.
fine.
Also,
No, it's
Well,
not.
Question. Who do you think here is going to call the police?
Yeah, for real.
and you don't
They're
know.
just probably...
She didn't tell us that there were
Mm-hmm.
innocents present.
Yeah, I didn't
Let's just
tell
go.
anybody.
As much as I hate this.
Alright, so
My Tilly brain is very
you have
stressed.
10. I'd want everyone who's playing to pick a number that's different, 1 through 10, whole numbers only, and then someone, could be me, could be anyone, I want them to roll just /1d10 in the chat.
Point
Alright.
of order. We can't all select numbers because you may select duplicates, and draw straws does not allow for that. It's passed from one person
what I
to
meant
the
is,
next.
so you're gonna go down the line and you're each gonna say a number. If someone
okay.
says...
I wanna
Gotcha.
start-
Okay, I thought we were just holding it quietly or whispering it to you or something.
we are...
He's saying he's picking which one is the marked one based on a D10 roll.
Gotcha.
We have to tell him our answers first.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
In fact, write it out in the fucking chat.
And
Alright,
roll 20.
Yes.
hold please.
First pull. Alright, 3, 5,
I'll put it again.
3, 6.
We putting money on the table or no? No?
Just pull a stick.
No. Not for free.
Alright. Who would care to do me the honors of rolling a d10?
No, I'm
I'll do it.
scared.
If any of this feels like a job for you, or Sam, that'll work too. You do that.
I'll roll your d10. You want me to roll it in roll 20?
Yeah.
Oh.
1.
Praise
No one
God.
got anything. Alright, but Tilly, as you guys all reveal, you feel the rush kind of go in you as you see that no one has the stick.
That's good shit,
Alright.
homie.
So now here's the thing, that is 4 sticks down. Are we putting the sticks back in?
Yes.
Yes, actually,
All right.
absolutely.
Sure.
All right.
Scared.
Do we want to go down to 5?
No.
It's unnecessary.
All right, and numbers. Everyone who's in on the next round. She's in with 9, 10, 3.
I feel like I should have stuck with 5. Oh
7.
well.
She's sticking with her 7. Roll me that beautiful bean footage, Ramblin' Man.
Oh,
my
another
God.
one.
one.
All right.
Another
Oh,
That
Jesus.
is another minor charge.
Delicious.
All right.
Hold on. Hold on. Ah! Fuck.
Hold on. What?
Never mind. It's been done.
All right. Third
All
pull.
right. 3 has been abandoned to be taken up by Tilly, and Sarah Bess sticks on that 7. We got a 5, 5 and a 2. New players to this game. Let's see what it's gonna be. Ramblin' Man, roll me them bones. 10. All right.
Oh my god.
Reylen pulls out, just like wham. I'm out of that 10. All right.
Christ.
Take them all back, shake them all on up. We doing it again?
Uh-huh.
Around this time, Jake walks on in and goes, "So what are you girls doing? Roll me that number."
9. Oh,
Nine.
man,
Are you guys like trying to like decide something or something? So FYI, Tilly, what are you feeling right now? What
She
is the
is fucking,
sensation that's going
like,
through you?
she's practically vibrating. Like, it's like 3 bang. She's going, she's ready, she's
3 what?
bang, like bang energy drinks.
Oh.
She's fucking wired.
Yeah, we are trying to decide something. You want in?
Oh no!
Yes.
Do it!
We're playing a game with our Introbomancer. Someone's got a streak if they lose. You want to play?
Hi Jake, play the
It's
game.
not fun if you tell him what the bet is.
He's my boyfriend. I'm not gonna not tell
Tell him
him.
it's me.
Jake kind of looks and goes, and you're all willingly doing this?
Yeah, why not?
I'm just watching.
Doesn't she just have to? He looks
Yes,
over at
but
the
it's
guys.
more fun this way.
It's
Just
more fun this
watching.
way, Maurice.
So you have Levi, who's the guy who's holding it, to go, "We really should put money on this," you know.
Yeah,
He keeps saying that, and everyone's ignoring him.
I told them there's nothing to gain if there's not money on the table. They won't listen.
I can't double down on humiliation and money, correct? This has been said?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
then I'm just going with ass.
me. I'm just hoping to win money.
I don't even know how you would bet on that.
I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know how you do. Everybody throws in, and if you don't get called, then you win the pot.
Get your money back? That's-
$1,000. I will give you $5 if you play this game.
That is not nearly enough money for this man, Ray. God
Need some
sake.
Yeah,
money.
don't
I have
insult me.
$5.
Don't insult me with $5. I was gonna put a grand.
What do you mean, Brandon?
Are you mad about it? Are you mad
Are
about
you
the $5
mad?
offer?
Just
Guys,
pick
just
one.
make
Like-
him mad.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah.
You just see Reylen blush.
And you're confronting her about the 5. You're yelling at her about it. You know.
Yeah, don't insult me about this fucking $5 stuff. I'm not a cheap date. or whatever. I don't know.
Are you sure?
$5.
At which point, you know, Joker goes, I don't know, you both look like cheap dates to me.
Don't be meaner.
I'll give Joker a charge too. Sure.
All right. Yeah. So Reylen, you feel yourself getting upset. Do you have anything you can use to control your anger?
She upset.
What?
She upset.
At Joker. He calls you a cheap date. Joker has an ability to say things that get under people's skin. All right, it's one of his things, and I made him have a roll. He got a 30, which is a success.
I don't know. Do I have to do something?
If you have something that you would use to try to control yourself, you have to be the 30. Otherwise, you're gonna get angry.
I don't have it. Something.
May I ask what your identities are?
Nothing. Nothing that I have would help me. I don't think. Let me double check.
See, I forgot that you were playing Reylen, and that this is a really big dick move. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. I don't have anything. So, there's all my charges.
How many charges did you have?
9 minors.
Well, so you're getting pissed off and yelling at him?
I don't have anything to help me, so I guess, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, the good news
he's-
is that he's getting a sig off of this. Because he hijacked the argument, the anger that was going between the two of you and made you both angry at him. So, he owes you a a sig charge.
All right. Should I roll that?
What is Reylen doing after she gets angry? Is she withdrawing from the game? Is she starting off? Is she doing something else?
I know it's stupid, but this is what she would do. She would try to hit him.
I know
Sure,
she's
no.
gonna hit
Roll
me.
me lash out physically. All right.
This is Uno.
She's gonna punch me in the face.
Very probably.
Do it.
Is that a
Punchable
fail or a
face.
success?
That's a success out of 57.
57. All right. Well, his 61 is enough for his fool, which I believe. I'll check it specifically. Yeah, his fool's at 66. So yeah, no. Doo-da. I said 61. Roll me the die for this pool, because this is kind of happening as the pool's happening.
3.
3.
Oh no! Oh no! Joker's gonna taboo, right?
He is.
Joker,
He will.
Joker's gonna taboo, right? He's gonna taboo at this. He has to taboo at this, right?
Oh my god! I'm losing my mind.
Instant karma.
So,
Yeah, he's like, oh god.
He's like, oh fuck.
Reylen. You swing around, and he sort of trips, and everything sort of flies up in the air. Unfortunately, you feel the sort of pull on your thing get rustled. You do not get no. So he tips you swing around and you end up punching Sarah Bess. Sarah Bess drops her stick. In fact, all the sticks get knocked to the ground.
Including mine? Or the one in my hand is there?
You are holding it in your hand. You can drop
Gotcha.
it to the ground. Nope, alright.
Not gonna screw with Chance.
Oh, she isn't
Question.
getting the
Is
charge
that
for
still
this
another
one,
minor
anyway.
for me?
No, it's not.
No.
Because someone
Oh,
fucked
okay.
with the draw, you know?
Somebody fucked with it. Alright,
Yeah.
I guess that's the sign. Alright, you need the bet.
Are we calling this invalid, or are you holding me to it?
Who?
Izzy's asking you. Because the rest of the sticks are on the floor, but she still has the bad one.
God, I feel like because you had it, it's a bet.
Okay.
Now I feel bad.
She's gonna go kiss Joker on the cheek and say, "Be right back, hon."
Anthony! Anthony!
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alright. I thought you left. Sorry. I didn't want you to miss this.
Oh, I'm not missing anything.
Oh, well, she just stripped off. Goes for a stroll down the hallway.
Yeah.
You know, somebody actually has to watch her do it to make sure she's held to it.
Well, are you coming or not?
Yeah, Tilly follows her. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta make
She's hype.
sure it works, right? Like, the bets, we're doing the bet for a reason, right?
I can see the slime dripping off of you.
Levi, you should probably stay here.
I can go for a walk.
Count your bills.
Didn't get any.
Just gonna go find Soren again.
What's wrong with Levi? I mean, aside from the whole obsession with paper, but you know, to each his own.
What do you mean?
I think it was Anthony called you Slimy.
No, that was Tilly.
I'm sorry,
yeah,
Tilly.
Tilly just keeps calling it slimy.
Oh, I mean, I am. I'm a little slimy.
Slimy boy.
I don't really object to that.
So Reylen and Isobel have walked off. Isobel naked. Joker kinda looking down and going, "Oh, okay." And you said she's casually or leisurely strolling through the hallway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I don't think that we need to describe this. Like,
Particularly, no.
Okay.
Assuming that no particular incident happens because of this, she would just come back, get dressed again, and then say, okay,
yeah.
Are we going to continue playing?
No, the universe knocked the shit off the table. I think that's a sign. Vibed as
She
I
believes
am.
in signs now.
I have. I'm just not good at following them. I can't fucking read half the time, Izzy.
Okay, well, if you're done, you're done.
Yeah, this is good. Good.
I mean, it's not good. You don't have
What do
enough
you mean?
charges. You don't even have a quarter of the charges that you need.
What do you mean I don't have a quarter of the charges? I have 5 charges. I have half the charges. Didn't you say 10?
No, because you didn't get one from the last one.
But I had one before. If I gained 4 today and I had one before for standing in front of a gun,
gotcha.
I have half.
Okay, you have, but you didn't get half. All right, a quarter. Yes, you have half the charges for your first thing. Yes.
All right, we gonna go harass Angie.
Sure.
All right, let's go harass Angie again. That went so well last time. Hopefully
Yeah, sure.
It went very well last time.
Gun.
It might just have to be a repeat performance.
Fair enough.
You go to Angie's store. Pretty easy to find. The door is unlocked. Angie is sort of sitting there, rubbing her temple. She looks like she hasn't slept a lot. And you do realize there are more bottles of booze out and around. Oh, you're back.
Did you keep charging after I left?
Maybe. Look, I don't have my bank charges. So there's also the way I have to keep them.
Well, you at least sound slightly better than last night.
Oh, okay. She goes to pour herself a drink and drinks it out of the teacup. What brings y'all here?
Well, first we wanted to make sure that you remembered offering your assistance.
I mean, yeah, we're all gonna have to probably go up against the guy. Right?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'm in.
Okay, but to screw up what he's trying to do. We're trying to recover our friend. And we wanted to know if you would be part of the effort to retrieve her when we find out where she is. Because we could use someone with your gifts.
Like, if you don't know where it is, I can't really promise anything until I know where it is. I'm not gonna promise you to walk into hell, you know, or walk into a fucking meat grinder. Maybe if it's doable, I mean, I'm not opposed to helping you guys, but, like, you know, I'm not gonna promise, you know, something that I don't even know about. You understand where I'm coming from?
Absolutely.
Angie.
Hmm?
Is there a diner guy in town?
She looks at you very askance, like, the fuck did you... We need to have a conversation. She's gonna grabs you and pulls you away and goes, the fuck did you do? She's having a whispered conversation a little too loud.
Okay.
The fuck did you tell them?
I didn't tell them anything.
Look. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he'd be. But I am very hesitant to give someone with that level of power over to them.
And what is your reasoning behind that?
Because of what they might use him for.
Okay, but there's a cost.
I mean, yes, but he's the closest thing to the goddamn genie from Aladdin this world fucking has.
Look, if you know another way to find their friend's location, I am listening.
I mean, there are thousands of other ways. Have you guys tried actually just fucking looking, canvassing, searching, asking people? Like, shit. Magic isn't the solution to goddamn everything. You are like the worst sleeper ever.
I'm not a sleeper.
Kind of gives you a look like, don't you? We trained under, don't you? Don't you dare.
Canvassing is a fabulous idea if we had an area narrowed down. Unfortunately, all we have right now is the city of New Orleans. And even then, there's no guarantee that she's within city limits.
So this is a Urbanomancer. Alright, fine. Look, no, I am not telling them about him, alright? I'm not.
What's an Urbanomancer gonna do?
I mean, if he's outside city limits, then he's outside the reach of that guy's ability to find him.
I don't mean to cut in here, but you're saying that Urbanomancers can find people in their city?
He looks over at you and goes, it's not impossible. There have been people who can do it before.
Okay, we track down an Urbanomancer.
I know where one is.
That was quick.
Of course you do. I mean, is Tilly there?
I was just about to say, yeah, we know one.
Well, yes, but it's like, of course you do. And she gestures over at Tilly. I mean, you brought her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because random magic domain in Urbanomancy is about your city's underlying hive mind, its zeitgeist. Not about any individual cog in the machine, but the larger force like crowds, organizations, infrastructures, community of the city to gain information within it. So you might not be able to tell where she is exactly, but you can figure out where certain groups are operating.
You had an Urbanomancer and didn't think to ask them?
No. It's also been out doing things.
He's in the middle of a war, and I feel like if he had that ability to just know where his enemies are, then he would have used it. But I suppose it can't hurt to just ask him for hotspots if he already knows about them.
Okay. We will go ask him. If he can't get us any information, I am coming back, Angie.
All right.
I mean, I could just call him right here.
Okay.
Okay. Until he pulls out her phone and calls Jeff.
He doesn't answer. He might be in the middle of a meeting or something. You may need
Great.
to actually go back.
Cool, so he's busy, so we have to go back and actually get his attention.
Alright.
Angie, I might suggest pacing yourself a little more. Just while Ray's gone.
Is there no one else that you trust to hold for you?
He looks at Sara and goes, "There was, but I'm having my doubts."
I apologized last night. I didn't steal your key. And I am taking your suggestion to explore other avenues. What more do you want from me?
Yeah, he just shrugs.
For Steph's knowledge, people that aren't adepts can't hold charges for any length of time, can they?
They can, but there is a chance they will just be dissipated in a random magical effect. Because transferring charges into non-adepts is exactly what Max does.
Yeah, I know you can give them charges. I just wasn't sure if, like, they faded away after a period of time.
All right, so you're returning back to the city, to the area.
I'm assuming yes, we're returning to the complex.
Yep.
Unless anyone else wants to do something while we're out and about.
Nothing immediately springs to mind.
This has
Anthony,
taken a
do you
good
have any
part
ideas?
of the day, I should say. Because you've had to do the charging, do this thing, go back, talk, plan things, go to Angie's, and now come back. So you're looking into early evening.
Okay.
She's gonna kind of look at Izzy as they head back.
Hmm?
It's like making a deal with the devil.
Oh, the
before
diner
you
thing?
ask. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I would prefer not to have to do that. But at least there's an option. Anyway, let's hope that we can avoid that.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Particularly since you don't know where that person is necessarily.
All right. Well, let's get back as quickly as possible. Plus, I really think that you should probably try to find a way to make amends with your friend before she kills herself by accident.
I
don't mean to be judgmental, and I really hope that you don't take it that way, but I'm not sure that anyone has ever responded very well to the phrase, "What else do you want from me?" It's a little hostile. Maybe you could take a beat and think about it and try to think of a way to express yourself in a manner that would be more approachable to her. She's not feeling like she can trust you. Well, maybe you can find a way to show her that she can.
even on the best of terms, I'm not necessarily sure how much she trusts me.
Well, I think she was trying to. She said that she had thought about using you to hold charges, right? That's a big thing. That's a really big thing.
Yeah, but I also think that has a lot to do with the fact that she knows I won't use them.
Well, yeah, but you could sell them to someone else. It's not like there's nothing potentially in it for you. Especially given who your dad is.
Is Levi's whole thing specifically just money, or is it meaningful transactions? Would charges be a benefit to Levi, or just it's hard cash or value?
It's money. It doesn't have to be cash. It can be EFT, but it's money.
So a charge would not count as like, because it's a currency to us.
What do you mean? What do you mean by charge? Oh yeah, like a minor charge or significant charge? No.
Minor charge, or a say like holding on to those charges for her, like she's giving them to you to hold on to. Like you mentioned a while ago, hey, yeah, give me your money. I'm not necessarily keeping it. Like you could get it back from me when you need it, but if I hold on to it, I gain. Would giving you a minor sig or something to bank onto as a charge from someone giving it to you, does that count for you?
No, it has to be cash. Like I would get the charges, I guess, while I'm holding them, or whatever. But I wouldn't like generate.
I wasn't sure if you get like your own charge and then hold on to that charge. I was just kind of spitballing. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
And I guess the point would be defeated if we tried to place a monetary value on a charge as well. So.
Yeah, I don't. Well, like if I could sell the charge for like money, then I would get a charge, right?
Then that would get you the charge.
Yeah, if I was like, hey man, I'm holding this charge. You want it? I'll give it to you for 10 grand or something. Then Yeah.
That is literally the only type of free lunch that I will let exist in this game.
There's
Because it's literally not getting you a charge, it's just getting you a bulk sum of money. Hey, I'll give you a minor charge for this.
Well,
wham.
I take that back because there is something that says, like, real magic versus magic money. Any money gained by a Plutomancy formula spell is the real deal. You also need you can't, well, there's something about, like, you can't you can't exchange magic for money, or like, it doesn't work that way. Like, there's, like, if I was to go to somebody and say, hey, I'll do this spell for you for $1,000, and then they give me the money, I won't generate a charge that way. There's some kind of thing like that. But as long as I'm not, like, I don't know, when you're trading charges, that might be kind of a different thing. I don't know. Like, I can't charge people money for magic directly. I remember reading something about that somewhere. Because, like, money, it said something like money is not in the service of magic, it's the other way around. I wrote it down in the text RP, along a similar line, but I was like, you don't pay me for magic, is what I said in the text RP. But there is something about that.
Oh, then you wouldn't be able to sell the charge even if you had the charges to sell.
Yeah, I think that's the way it works, yeah, because you're basically selling a spell at that point. Yeah, I don't think I could do that, actually.
Alright, so you guys are back at the compound. After that little minor detour.
You're going to talk with Jeff, right?
Yeah, I was just about to say, Tilly will go knock on the door to the meeting room.
Come in.
She goes in. Hi, honey.
He sort of nods at you and goes, something going on?
Yeah, we need your help with something.
What is it?
One of our friends is missing, and we really need to find her, and we were thinking you could help us with that.
I am not very good with individual people. If I knew a group that she was with, I might be able to get that, or a location.
He was kidnapped by the Voices goons.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought
I
you
also
found
think
them already.
No.
Rumor had it that we knew of a plantation. That was one of the reasons I wasn't able to discover where they were.
Yes, they took Mercedes and Darren there, but they took Haley when she tried to do something about it. And now she, as we assume, is on a different location, and we need to find her.
We believe... How much have you told him about what we've discovered, by the way?
Not much.
Well, it's like this. We're pretty sure that the Voice is trying to do a ritual using a mine's going blank. A masterless man and a flying woman in order to unseat the Rebus in order to ascend and change what magic is. And seeing as they don't like magic, it would be what magic isn't. And we know that our friends who are a flying woman and a masterless man are in the plantation. But the reason that the flying woman hasn't gotten them out of there yet is because our other friend is somewhere with a gun to her head. So we need to remove that leverage so that our flying woman can just leave. And save all of our skins.
Dude nods. That does seem to be a bit of an issue. How were you wanting me to help?
Well, I know that you're not able to find individual people very well, but if you know where clusters of activity from these people, these Voices goons are going down, we could check them to see if she's being held at one of those locations inside of the city limits.
I mean, I am already checking them. I have agents in the city that can get places that most people can't go. I haven't found your friend, but I do know several locations that they do congregate. He can give you a list of those locations. He'll also say that most of them are heavily guarded. They also tend to shoot rats on sight.
No.
Rats?
Yes. Squirrels,
Oh.
pigeons, crows.
Gotcha.
They're... Yeah.
Look, messengers and shit.
Oh, no. Those are all
The
things that
agent,
he can use.
yeah, the agents in the city who
I'm
can
gonna
get places
shut up.
other people can't.
Have you tried cockroaches?
They are a little not... they're a little small to be able to do, and they don't get much information out of them. It's not a good experience to be inside of a cockroach. Besides, you can only do things that an animal would do, alright? Cockroaches tend to sit in the dark and scurry when light's there. They don't tend to, go and grab information or pay much attention to things.
I imagine rats would be great for that, though.
Oh yeah, no. Rats are great.
All right.
Yeah.
So at least we have a list of places
Yes.
as a start.
Mm-hmm. You also, as I mentioned, do have Angie, who can try to get more information from you. Most of the times what you've been doing is going at Angie is going, Angie, come here and sign a blank check to us. And Angie's like, no.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be the
Specific
one
things.
asking for a blank check.
Yeah, specific things that she needs or could do, she's perfectly willing to help with. Much like he can. So he's also saying that he has a plan. All right. There is a spell that he has that he can target on someone. That he was trying to lead the person lead someone who was taking Haley to a specific location, basically here, and then follow them. But he isn't certain that's going to work the way he wants it to. But he has been using his magic just for, things that he's doing in the war. It's stopped them from doing things. It's hampered them, and it's pretty clear why they have targeted him, because he can be a thorn in their side with what he has. So they kind of need to take him down. Admittedly, this war is tying him up in knots a bit. Also, with the alliance with the Pops, he's having to spend more time focusing on other things, and, that's that. Anyway.
I understand that you guys are constantly at odds with each other, but are there any other kings that might also be able to help us gather information?
You should ask your redheaded friend about that.
Okay.
Is Sarah Bess
sense.
confused by who redheaded friend is?
No.
Alright. Anyone else have anything else to add or ask or anything?
No. What is that noise for?
I feel like I should be, but I have no idea. That's what that noise was.
I have something. Even though we've got a good bit on our plate, and you've got a whole lot on yours, I'd like to ask, is there anything that we can do for you to make things easier for you to resist them?
Not offhand. I mean, yes, if you were all out fighting, you know, if you were more soldiers, it might be easier, but you guys are doing other things. And he is certain that what you're doing isn't going to be even more helpful, you know.
Gotcha. Okay, well, keep it on the mind that we're here to try if you can think of something. Alright, on that note, I guess we have some addresses to check out and some people to follow.
Alright then. Thank you for your help, dear. And she kisses him and goes with the crew like we're leaving.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
I'm thinking. So we still need more info. Yeah, like we just need more information.
I mean, on one hand, we have information that we can use. On the other hand, we have too much. But the fact that we have this pinpointed information, I think, is a valuable thing, and we should pursue it. And you said we have names and places, right? Of people he's found.
How many centers of activity are on the list that he gave us?
4 or 5.
Okay, well, that's not too bad.
All right.
And Eli turned up some as well, yeah? Or not so much?
Has Eli.
And if we have them, can we cross-reference it with what we've gotten from Jeff?
Anybody else still there?
I'm here.
I'm here.
I was waiting on an answer from God that may not be coming.
Yeah. I was wondering.
Feel like we're approaching pumpkin time.
What's pumpkin time?
Turn
Too
into
tired
pumpkin.
to go on.
Oh. What is that? Is that the end of the episode?
I don't know.
Oh no, give him a couple minutes. Might be trying to think
with
of
a bang,
something.
with a whimper?
With a
I don't
whimper.
think so. I think he's just having trouble.
This is how the voice.
Well, yeah, this is. Yeah.
This is how the voice wants
Yeah.
it to be.
Weird for a person called the voice to decide to be silent.
No, that feels so mean.
So, while we're waiting, I've got this idea. It's pretty slimy, but
As always, but go on.
I figure I might as well be upfront about it before I try anything. I don't know a whole lot of people that trade information. I'm a little low level, but I was thinking about looking to see if anybody has information on the voice that they might be willing to trade and what they want for payment. Now, I was considering throwing out there that I might have information on the goings-on of the Thirds or the Pops crew to exchange for that.
Well, you don't. Do you know that we are the Pops? Has that been formally identified to you?
I thought I had. I wasn't the only.
Oh God, actually, I don't think we ever did. I think this was a come in, shut up, sit down, here's the deal situation for you.
You let me read your journal.
I let you see into my journal. That doesn't tell you who we are.
But I thought the entire premise of Levi and Wiyot showing up was that they had an idea of who we were.
I got called in as a favor for Jeremy. And I know Mercedes already.
Yeah, but Mercedes isn't in the Pops.
Yeah, I know.
And she... Yeah.
Alright, good night, Reylen. I mean, I don't know. I kind of thought it had been discussed that you guys might be Pops. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, we're not supposed to tell people. She hasn't known you very long.
Somebody said something about Max or something. And I know Tilly's queen because that's literally who Jeremy told me to go meet with. So I know you're Queen of the Thirds. He told me to show up here to ask for the queen. Everyone's wearing purple.
That's incredibly valid.
But maybe I don't know about Pops. But either way, like I was thinking, and I was gonna tell you guys that because like I'm not actually gonna like give them any significant info on you, but I wanted your take on it. Maybe I'll just say information on the Thirds, Queen, King.
They wear purple.
Tactics. Oh well, maybe I wouldn't get anything useful anyway. if somebody showed up to
Hey,
me,
why?
could always like have you guys come in and snag the person, you know. But anyways, I guess Brandon is gone. That's the end of session, I suppose.
It would seem. It is also midnight, or very nearly.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Great playing with you guys. Let's see. If you're watching on YouTube, check the links down below. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff. And that's all I got. Go to tiktok.com/@AceOfWandsDesigns and go to instagram.com/AceOfWandsDesigns. And go to twitch.tv/AWiseManOnce. Check out all our cool shows and things. And let's see. This week, I think Force of Flesh is coming back this week. We're doing another episode of Broken. Tuesday night, Wednesday night. And then we're off from this show next week, but this show will be back the week after. That's all I got.
Yeah, and I think what this week is Sunday we have Hazemere 2 to 6. Tuesday is Defiant, which is to about 11. Should be a fun time.
Right on. All right. Well, everybody have a great night. Great week. Bye, folks.
Thank you for coming to our beach episode.
Yeah, I'm sorry about it.
Take care.